Alright guys, I just got back from the screening of Superman, and let me tell you, James Gunn, knowing how much weight and pressure was on this movie to start DCU on the right path, let me tell you something. James Gunn has created the most comic booky film I've seen in a minute. When it comes to all the characters, all the music, the camera work, especially the camera work, Crypto his dog, the visuals, the VFX, the cinematography. This film was not only made for IMAX, it was made for family, for kids. It's lighthearted. It's definitely the opposite of Man of Steel, but hear me out. Both films are great in their own way, but with this movie that James Gunn has made, he made a film that's made for kids to watch, families to watch. It's definitely a popcorn movie, but it's a movie that's made for cinema. David Corenswet was born to play Superman, okay? Yes, Henry Cavill is too, but David Corenswet, for the kind of character that James Gunn was looking for, he brings the charisma, the enthusiasm, the personality. He brings the beacon of hope that the kids in this movie need, that kids in real life need. And the way he's presented in this movie, it shows exactly what the world needs right now. Lois Lane, the dynamic between Clark Kent, Lois Lane, and all the characters at the Daily Planet, they did better than I was expecting. Especially Lois Lane, especially characters like Guy Gardner, the Green Lantern, Hawkgirl, played by Isabella Merced, Mr. Terrific. Everyone had their best moments in this movie. They had their own standout moments, and I'm happy for all of them, especially Nicholas Hoult, who played Lex Luthor. The fact that Nicholas Hoult also auditioned for Superman, it feels like he gave it his all and took his role personal, because he was literally playing a villain after auditioning to play the hero. There was plenty of humor, some forced, some not. Great action scenes. I loved everything about, again, Crypto. I loved how Lex Luthor really pushed his limit to try to unalive Superman. We all know Lex Luthor and how his goal is always to unalive Superman. He took it to the next level. He really showed nearly no mercy. And wait till you guys see who Ultraman really is, and wait till you see who the two surprise cameos are in this movie. It will blow you away. This film has James Gunn written all over it, whether it's the camera work, the music. It's literally ripped right off the comics. And that's what you want in a DC film, Marvel film, any film that's based off the comics. This movie should be the blueprint. Guys, overall, without spoiling, this is my straight up out of theater reaction. This movie is kid friendly, family friendly, lighthearted. It has plenty of humor, plenty of action scenes, great action scenes. It just, Lex Luthor, Nicholas Hoult, David Corenswet Superman, Rachel Brosnahan as Lois Lane, Jimmy Olsen. You have so many characters that do their role perfectly, and there are some iffy, questionable moments that were done by certain characters. There are some side stories that I felt were forced and unnecessary. Some humor I felt was unnecessary in this movie. But again, it's James Gunn. You're obviously going to expect an extremely comic book type film. You're going to obviously expect a great emotional story, great family story, and a movie that's made for families, for kids. You want to laugh, you want to cry, you want to have a great time in the movies, especially to watch one of the most iconic DC characters ever created in Superman. James Gunn has actually surprisingly cooked, and this is what looks to be a great start for the DCU, and I'm actually looking forward to seeing ahead what's for the future of this DCU, because if the future of DCU will be just as great as Superman, I'm actually hyped, and for once, I can look forward to both Marvel and DC, not just Marvel. So I'm happy I watched this movie in advance without spoilers, and I hope you guys are ready to see it when it comes out this weekend, July 11th. Look up.